Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Zoo. And when we last left off, we put down the hungry hippos, and we were looking at a riverboat ride. And we're going to try to do some such things as these. But the first thing we're going to do is say hello to our visiting VIPs. We have Y Doris, we have Mary Kolga, we have David Tra6. Hello. We've got Bob. Nice to meet you, Bob. We have Jana.her. We have Callum T. Bennett. Hello. We have Paranoid. Hello. And Tenebris from Draconia. All right, so that is all of our VIP guests said hello to the day. And the first thing we're going to do is look at our Jaguar enclosure. Got a message from Zara, who says, get that poor Jaguar a friend. So that is what we're going to try to do first. The last time we looked at the Jaguar, we only had one that we could afford. So now that the game has reset, hopefully we can find a mate for Tanakh, the male. So let's see if we can find a female Jaguar in the Animal Trading Center. And that is all of our hungry hippos. So let's reset that and find a Jaguar. Hopefully we can find a female that we can afford. That is the kicker. Essentially, if it's for cash, then we're in like a dirty shirt. We'll be able to find a Jaguar no problem. If it is for conservation credits, that is going to be our limiting feature, as we only have 843 conservation credits to spend, and come on now. I tell you what, the filter isn't working, but I'll get this filter working right quick and be right back. Aha, filter has kicked in, and we have a female for 257 conservation credits. Hopefully we can snag her up quick, fast, and in a hurry. And adopt, please. Her genetics are not that good, but it's all about the companionship. Actually, it's not going through. We might take this time to grab the 361. She's a little better from the Harmonious Zoo. We'll move her in, and just like so, our male Jaguar should now have a female companion on the way. So Jaguar may breed, and we might get some cubs out of that. Llama is on the move. Don't know why that llama is so psyched. What you thinking there, llama? Yapanukwi. The adult 9.4. Oh, crap. Saltwater Crocodile. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop. Yeah, I bet you're feeling frisky until I, wabam, release you to the wild. Nice, 131 conservation credits. So that will help our conservation credits out just a touch. Yeah, the Saltwater Crocs. When all of these little ones become adults, we can rotate out a good amount. So yeah, everything is looking good. And now we should concentrate on the water ride. Now, I'm not sure how I would like to go about doing this, as it's on a rail, but it looks like it can fit in the water just fine. I don't know if I want to extend the water beneath the fencing, but then, the boat would have to go over the fence anyway. It's something that we can try. Let's take a look at our power situation and make sure we have enough power. So indeed, the station here would be powered, and I don't know if the track would be powered from the station all the way around. So if we do go over and through the hippopotamus enclosure, we've had this area here that is not powered, and I don't want the cars to go up and over the fence and then stop right here because the track isn't powered. It's something that we can experiment with. We certainly have the funds to do it, $1.2 million. We can afford to experiment a bit. It's not like we're going to lose a whole crap ton of money doing it. And yeah, so let me just lay down a basic path here. I'm also thinking that since we have water purification in this area, if we put something, say, right here, just sort of touch a lake right in this area here, it would also be good if we could squeeze in an enclosure right in between the staff path and the walking path here. That might be pretty cool indeed. So I'll just have to take a look once the ride is set. If anything, no matter what we put in, the ride would be beneficial for people to see. So I will go ahead and start placing down this water boat ride, probably just off of this path, out of the range of this power station, and then see if people can hop on and see if they can ride right across the hippopotamus enclosure. We might have to move the hippos out of the water, or we can do some sort of elevated thing. We'll just have to go from there. So I will start laying down some track and be right back. All right, so this is not ideal. The riverboat cannot increase altitude. The track has to be perfectly flat, and as you can see, that is going to go right into our fencing. What we could possibly do is make a path for people to walk on, but we'll run into sort of the situation that we had with the polar bear in my sandbox mode, where the hippos will walk on that path and then exit right out of the zoo. So unfortunately, it looks like the riverboat is not to be in this particular setup. Unfortunately, we'll keep an eye out for an opportunity to do that in the future. So we're just going to have to adapt from here. I'm not sure how we would want to go about that. Oh, vet research is complete. One thing that Zara did mention as well is 2 veterinarians per research. We can look and see how taxed our veterinarians are and see if there are any vets just sort of sitting on their hands, not doing a whole awful lot, that we can also put on research as well. Yeah, we got a few with a low or efficient workload. Work Zone 2 definitely looks overworked, as well as Work Zone 3. So we might not need that many vets in Work Zone 1. Work Zone 1 is efficient. If anything, it looks like we need to hire a few more veterinarians to do more jobs. But what we'll do is we will train up all of these vets in these other work zones to see if we can get their efficiency up just a bit. We also got 2-star and 1-star vendors as well. What I'd like to do is increase their training as well up to 3. We're just basically going to go ham on our training regimen, just so, you know, they can be more efficient in their jobs. And I don't know if that means that they can work longer without taking a rest. That would certainly be ideal as well. Just sort of keeping them in. Yeah, you can only go up to 2 stars. Definitely just make sure we have no 1-star employees in our facility. Everyone is at least 2 stars to sort of help out and to reduce that workload a bit. At least I think that's how that works. We'll just have to see. But the vendors are certainly worked and overworked in certain cases. We'll pull up that security guard to level 3. The mechanics are also a big deal. They're going to spend a lot of time repairing fences. We're going to need speed and efficiency as far as those guys are concerned. And the zookeepers themselves, absolutely. Whether it's going to drop animals off or clean up dirt and poop in other, enclosures, we definitely need them to be nice and efficient. And it looks like our caretakers also need some love, sweeping up the garbage and all of that stuff. Hopefully, that means that they can get more trash picked up without taking off a break. I liked seeing the nice efficient workload, but it looks like Work Zone 1, 2, and 3 with a high workload, and then these other guys are sort of inefficient, so hopefully some training will sort of curb that as best it can. Let's take a look then. I believe we have space for another exhibit, and there was a few more exhibit animals we could place down. That would be ideal. Wait, who is at a cleanliness risk here? The Nyalas? Yeah, so the 4 Nyalas definitely need some help. Tell you what, and mechanic research is done. Outstanding. All right, so we'll get some research done here. We have mechanic research done. And they were researching another drink shop. We'll definitely put that down. Let's see. What else do we want to do? Can we do power for solar? What is in the habitat? So we've got habitat blueprints. That might help us. It's not exactly going to break the bank if we don't research that. We have the souvenir shops all done. Let's look at some food shops then, shall we? Give the people some variety. And we finished up that drink shop as well, which gives us access to Gulpy Energy, is that? So we can put down a Gulpy Energy as well. And we had some space over here by the food court area. Let's scooch this recycle bin over just a touch and see if we can put down a Gulpy Energy. Let's go with the guest facilities and the drink stalls. We have Pip Shot water, slush, milkshakes. Okay, what was that? What drink shop did we unlock? Pip Shot juice. Okay, gotcha. The next one is Gulpy Energy. Awesome. So we'll Pip Shot juice. We'll get some juice up in this piece. No worries. Pip Shot juice. Comes with a vendor. Outstanding. Awesome. All right, now let's see if we can get ourselves a shell here. Planet Zoo shop shell. Small. Something like so. Report is ready. Another 4-star. Just Habitat 2 screwed us over a bit, unfortunately. We'll get that 5-star rating sooner or later. I have hopes. All right, stressed Jaguar, but that stress is going away. It's kind of weird that, you know, they're stressed a bit and then they just sort of hop on their climbing facility and then all of a sudden they're good, which is all set. Where is the female? There she is, back here in the corner, Iksukiname. So there she is. Very cool indeed. All right. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this. All right, so I guess the next thing to do is look for another animal that we can plop down. Holy crap, that's a lot of poop. Those hippos are going ham. Yeah, so where do we want to put another exhibit? They're going to be walking right by this power station. Hopefully, if they walk by it, they can get out of this negative impact. In fact, it looks like it doesn't have a zone. Although these, this power station definitely has a zone. Or it has an area of effect, but it doesn't have a circle. So I'm not exactly sure how far the negative impact goes. But if we put a path around the backside here, once the moonlight comes out, we can extend this path around here. And unfortunately, that runs right into the back of another keeper. Serious injury discovered. Injured. What in the world happened? Yeah, we're going to have to call the vet. And the vet is called. There they go. Razi is being picked up by our resident veterinarian, Angelique Perdue. The Razi habitat has animals that need treatment for injury. Well, you were on that like a dirty shirt. So she is going to be on her way, treating this aardvark. And luckily, well, come on, you can cross that path, can't you? Move out of the way, people. Emergency situation. Yeah, you may go now. You may go now. Is the vet clinic full? Where is our vet clinic? No one's doing the thing. You can go. Yeah, she's just sort of standing there at the path like, yeah, I have an injured animal, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Yeah, push her into the path. Yeah, it almost looks like this path is kind of broke, does it not? We have our mechanic here standing here, looking like he's all crazy. You move right there, please. And can we move you? Yeah, move you right there with your aardvark. Now are you all set? Yeah. We just needed to get her to cross the threshold. For some reason, she was delaying. Well, I'm glad we picked up on that. That was kind of weird. All right, so that injury will be fixed. We have another, oh crap, is this the Saltwater Crocs? I tell you what, if you need a load of poop, the Saltwater Crocodile is the way to go. They have about as much refuse as the Indian peafowl did in our sandbox mode. Yeah, we're going to call the keeper there. Diseased animal. We have the Nyala getting clamptobacteriosis. Okay, so that's what we're going to research next. Our vet can research that. Looks like a lot of animals are getting the clamptobacteriosis. Let's get Noelle on the second stage. So advanced treatment. Further decreases the likelihood of animals catching diseases, reduces the disease recovery time, and delays time until death from clamptobacteriosis. Yeah, we're going to get our best vet on that clampto, because out of all the diseases that are being caught, that is like the premier. We also have a fight for alpha status, it looks like, over here. And we have a stressed Baird's tapir. We were going to put down the two-sided or the one-sided glass for the tapir, I believe. Let's take a look at the Zoopedia and see what kind of enclosure they need. They just need grade 2, higher than 3 foot tall. And I believe the one-way glass is a resistance grade 2. All right, so what short-term memory, fart. That was a level 2 barrier, right? Yeah, grade 2. So we can definitely put down the 2A glass. Let's go ahead and do that while we are here. Let us edit the barrier and plop down the one-way glass. We'll just loop that all the way around if we can, and in fact we can. We'll get all of that done in one fail swoop. One-way glass. All right. Now let's make sure that everything is all set for the one-way glass. And indeed, this is the dark side. I wonder if I could increase all of the barrier heights, because it looks like, you know, people are still able to look over, and that may not reduce their stress. So let's raise up this one-way glass as well, just to see if we can do something about it. Let's go ahead and encircle the entire one-way glass facility and raise it up to 9 feet tall. That should be fine. So now no one can peer over the glass, and the Baird's tapir is indeed getting their social higher. They're not feeling like they're being peered in, and everything is awesome. We also have injury. Call a vet to the Baird's tapir, please. It's kind of odd we didn't get a pop-up about that, but old Guatemoc is injured, and we can't have that. All right, what about our disease risk? Is this the big African exhibit? And it is indeed. And that, I imagine, fills up with poo pretty quick, as we have all of those African animals as well. The Baird's tapir is about to mate. Hopefully it's not the injured that is doing that. And checking up on our monorail situation here. Yeah, we've got a lifetime profit of 24 grand, 2,000 profit. And it looked like no one was on that one, so, kind of makes me wonder what's going on with the ride. But I'm glad we sort of have that timer down where it leaves even empty, because it looks like no one else is sort of hopping on. Maybe the ride has worn out its welcome. Who knows? But we'll just have to take a look at that. Yes, another cleanliness risk. Call the keeper, please. And it kind of looks like we need some mechanics as well to help out those, the fencing. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, like, look at this. Trash right here, can right here. They just don't do anything about it. All right, second stage of clamptobacteriosis is done. I'm going to leave Noelle on clamptobacteriosis and try to stave off any such further cases. Greatly decreases the likelihood of animal catching the disease. Plus 250% is very, very good indeed. And we've got some more cleanliness issues as well. It makes me wonder if putting all of those zookeepers on training sort of delayed the cleaning time. Holy crap, look at the tortoises. Man, that is like a financial boon right there. If we were to release these juveniles into the wild when they grow up, it's going to take a while for them to all grow up, though. I don't know when adulthood is, but we've got 2 parents and 13 siblings. Holy crap on a cracker. No children. So that's interesting. So they're living with their brothers and sisters? Is that what's being counted? I'm not sure. But yeah, Tabitha, you need to go ahead and pull out your pooper scooper, is what you need to do. Because this poor... Hey, cleanliness. Whoa, okay, there's a speaker in a doorway. Didn't see that. Yeah, we're going to have to move that. We'll just move that. Okay, so let us put it on top of the door. Yeah, we'll put it on top of the door. That way it doesn't look like it's sort of embedded in the door frame, which is kind of odd. Yeah, this is a very good view of the tortoises. Just sort of looking through here. Yeah, cleanliness, cleanliness, cleanliness. Hopefully our keepers get out of training a bit quicker. Black wildebeest is about to have offspring. Outstanding. I mean, the hits just keep on coming. And it does look like, indeed, a lot of the staff are getting trained, and I'm seeing a lot more efficient workloads, except down here with the vendors. We're going to need a lot more vendor training, it seems. But everybody else has sort of stayed chill. The keepers are feeling okay, the vets are feeling okay, and it's really not a bad situation. Why for you run? Where are you going? All right, good energy. Well, you need to, like, stop running so you can keep your energy. First person, he's like, clear the way. I'm running. I don't know where he's running to. Okay, he chilled out a bit. Old Brian Winston. And you're heading to the... Oh, nice. Tickets are underpriced. I can fix that. Ask and you shall receive $45 and $40. Increasing those ticket costs. And the Bornean orangutan is our most appealing animal. That's cool indeed. That's what I like to see. Is that vet research done? Holy crap on a cracker. Noel is knocking it out. So that is the 3rd stage of Clamptobacteriosis. Let's think about what we would like to further improve. I'm thinking the exhibit animals, like the tree frog, maybe the Goliath frog as well. Just help out those exhibits. Or the little exhibits, not the big exhibits. Hey, why don't we have shells on these guys? I tell you, it's like I've been slacking a bit. Let's look at a shell. Let's get some 2 small Planet Zoo shells up in here, so we can increase that appeal a bit. So we'll put that right there. And another shell. Spin that right around and place that in there. Something like that. Don't have to be too picky. I believe that increases the appeal. Yeah, 96% scenery rating. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see indeed. All right, what do we got going on now? Giant tortoise is stressed. I imagine we could put down some 2-way glass for the tortoises. Let's take a look at their Zoopedia and see what kind of barriers they would like. Grade 1. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go ahead and edit this up and put in some 2-way glass right around the front and back sides if we can. All right, we will select that and up and all the way around there and all the way down through here. Like so. 1-way glass. And I believe that worked as intended. Actually, I don't think this one worked as intended. We're going to flip that 1-way glass. Like so. Alright, so we've got some darkness there. The animal can't see through. And we got some darkness there. The animal can't see through. And all of that's solid. except into the next exhibit where it is also peered off. Where is your stress? 100%. All right, so I think we've got that all situated now. The tortoises are cool. And then the one-way glass, yep, we can indeed still see the tortoises. Tell you, one-way glass, that's where it's at, for sure. All right, 7% on the stress, 6-5. Distress and trying to hide. So we just have one tortoise. Yeah, there you go. I'll tell you what, can we move you? All right, I would like for the tortoise to move. We'll box him up. Can we move the box? No, we cannot. All right, we'll unbox all animals then. Yeah, maybe that was like a reset button. Yeah. Okay, that works. Don't know if that was meant to happen or not, but awesome. We have J. Curtis 1, hello. We have Lost Bomber 03, and AL Kingy is back. We will say hello. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Lots of people visiting. Good to see. Lots of conservation credits being earned. All right, so I believe we're going to take a look at some animals that we haven't put down yet. Mechanic research is done. We are researching another food shop. Awesome, so that is one extra food shop. We have, is that Missy Good? Because I think we have the Cosmic Cow ice cream. Research 4, Missy Good. Okay, so we unlock Cosmic Cow ice cream. All right, so without further ado, let's see if we can put down some ice cream then. We'll move that recycle bin right there. And facilities, and we will go with some foodstuffs. Guest facilities, food. Get rid of our filter, if you please. Yeah, some Cosmic Cow ice cream. So if you all are in the mood, indeed, that's what I have to say about it. All right, we will look for a shell. And there you go. Come one, come all. To get some Cosmic Cow. Let's take a look at the prices of this Cosmic Cow ice cream. How much are you all charging? $8 per ice cream for mint, green goo, comet tail, solar flare, and moon dust. Hence the cosmic aspect. Okay, yeah, nice little establishment. Got our cones and bowls. And we have old Roderick. Roderick Dexter, okay. Welcome, Roderick. Good to see. Yeah, everyone's enjoying their ice cream. So that should be pretty good for guest happiness. You all need to pee. Do we have a toilet nearby? That is another question, and I do not see one. All right, we're going to have to get in on that quick, fast, and in a hurry, and probably assign some work zones as well, because I believe that if everyone were to leave, or these vendors were to leave, no one would come back. So let's just make sure that we have a restroom, guest facilities, the toilets, and let's do a large toilet block over here by the food court. There you go. So a large toilet block, just in case everyone has to tinkle. Let's make sure that we set our work zones appropriately as well. Let's edit work zone 2. All right, so all of those are in work zone 2. So is that, so is that, so is that, and so is that. All right, sweet. So 8 habitats, 32 buildings, 2 staff rooms. Work zone 2 is definitely a pretty tall order, but yeah, already it looks like everyone is hopping into the toilet nice and quick. We do have ourselves a nice food court situation here. That is feeling pretty good. All right, who else is here? Well, we do have a keeper in, ready to go, Ezra Montez, looking over the aardvark habitat. Hopefully you pull out your pooper scooper. Yeah, you're reporting, yeah, this place is full of crap. Can you pull it out? Can you get in on that? Oh, what's the vet got? Treating an aardvark, serious injury. I tell you, it's like those aardvarks are like walking on thumbtacks or something. Like, I don't know why all these aardvarks are getting injured as much as they are, but indeed, our vet has a way to go. And this is weird. Once again, our poor vet is just standing there doing nothing. Let's help him, or help her, Lilla. Get in there, Lilla. So can the mechanic leave? That is the question. If the mechanic can leave just fine, yeah, and they can come and go as they please just fine. No, you don't. Guess what I'm gonna do? To the wild you go. 36 conservation credits. Booyah. Goodbye. Yeah, we stopped that dead in its tracks. Oh, I thought that was a person. Okay. So, fixing some inbreeding, learning about our riverboat ride. I do want to put down that riverboat ride, but it's just going to come down to some planning. Where exactly do we want said riverboat ride? What we could do is we can see in the animal or the Zoopedia, let's look for any animals that might be waterborne, like really, really loves the water. Maybe like an elephant. Hey, we don't have any elephants. They need a whole lot of water. And I believe that would be really cool to have some water and then have the riverboat sort of cut along the outside edge of it. So say we get a path running down this side here. We fill it up with water, and then we run the riverboat, say, along the side. I'm probably going to have to do some experimentation off camera in a sandbox world, and just experiment on how the pathing goes. Can it go through the fence? Does it need to be by the fence? As long as we don't put a watertight fence nearby, the water can extend through the fence. There's no problem there. So if we wanted to have a big lake with the boat running alongside the fence, but still in the water, that would be pretty cool. And if we could do, say, like a lap or a paper clip, and on the other side have another animal that requires a lot of water, and put the waterside fence near there. That could be something that could work. Let's see. We've got, all right, the bison doesn't need any water. We know the camel doesn't need any water. Let's try. Let's see, the giant tortoise doesn't need any water. The Garel. Garel. Yeah, okay. So I'm thinking. We do maybe African elephant on one side. We do the Gariel on the other. And we have the boat running a paperclip sort of formation in between the two exhibits with paths running around the outside of both. That could be something that could work. So that may be something I'll experiment with off camera before we put it into practice here when we are, looking at our finances here. We're making a crap ton of money. That is for sure. What Vasislos? Oh, animal transfer costs. I was going to say, what is that? Oh, total profits. Yeah, our total profits really started going down. Wow, we're in year 29 already? Holy crap, we've been playing this thing for a bit. All right, cleanliness there. Awesome. No worries. Everything is awesome. Yeah, so staff wages are going up because of the training we're doing. And that is bringing down the total profit. That is, the total profit. Cash flow. So cash flow and total profit are about one and the same. But so far, we're okay. Oh, I see. Okay. We don't need a loan. We're doing our marketing. Can we do other marketing? I mean, we're already at 5-star marketing with TV commercials, so I don't think we need to up our marketing game at all. Yeah. Hey, keeper. Get in. But that could be something we'll just have to sort of see about that boat. Maybe, just maybe, we could do something over here since we already have the water purification up. Oh man, not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a nice hard think about this. Maybe if we extend it, maybe around... Okay, so if we make this a walkable path and then we branch off and come around to the back side, we'll have plenty of space to do it. That way we're not sort of constricted by what's going on over here. Plus, I believe this is work zone 3, so that will help out our folks. And then when we build it over, we put in some staff facilities over here to help reduce the travel time, since we're starting to get pretty spread out. So that's something that we will consider for the next episode, everyone. But thank you so much for tuning in. It almost feels like we're in the nitpick phase. We're starting to come to the end of this particular zoo. We have plenty of money to open up another franchise zoo in another biome somewhere if we were so bold. Feeling pretty good about where this zoo is sitting for sure. I don't know if our technology extends to another zoo. If we were to build another zoo, would that water ride go with us? That way we could sort of have a water park sort of feeling in mind. Not sure. Not sure. It's something we'll have to look at in the future, but that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Planet Zoo video. Take care.